Hey you, welcome home. How was work? Whoa, hang on. I know that face. That's the not okay face. Yeah, it is. I know you, sweetness. Come here, tell me what's up. It's totally okay. You're fine. I want to know. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask. Of course you don't have to. You never have to. If you'd rather just go shower and relax, that's totally okay. But something is clearly bothering you, and I'm here for you. I'm always here for you. I have the bandwidth, I promise. If you'd like to talk about it, if you want to vent a bit, I got you. Sure, of course, always. How about this? Have a seat, get comfortable. I'll grab you a drink, you can take a few deep breaths, and then you can tell me whatever you want. Or you can just not talk and we can sit together and cuddle and just decompress. How's that? Okay, what would you like to drink? Perfect, I got it. You sit, take your shoes off, lean back. I'll be right there. Here we go. That good? Good. Let me just curl up here next to you. There. That works for me. Are you comfy? Need more pillows or anything? Okay, just let me know. I want to be sure you feel cozy and comfortable. Now then, when you're ready, tell me what got you making that face. Like I said, I'm here for it. As much or as little as you want to tell. Your boss, you mean? What happened? What, really? What exactly did he say? Are you kidding me? That's incredibly inappropriate. And honestly surprising. I thought he was more... Yeah, I thought the entire company was more accommodating. Oh, sweetness, I'm so sorry. What do they expect you to do? Just not be yourself? Well, exactly. It's not like you didn't disclose that when you applied for the job. I thought they had a duty to accommodate. Oh, because government contractor, yeah. I get that. It's ridiculous, though. What a stupid loophole, as if funding from the government changes the rules. Did he say anything else? No, you're right. That was bad enough. No, of course they couldn't just fire you. That would probably be actionable. But that's not how these things work. They can just make it really, really uncomfortable for you in your job until you choose to leave. Then they can say they didn't do anything wrong. Which is honestly appalling. I can't believe they can get away with that. Oh, sweetie, come here. I got you. It's unfair. It's incredibly unfair. You're amazing at your job. You do better than everyone else there. I've seen the positive reviews you get. So for them to have issues with your process now, especially since they've known all along about... Exactly. You never hid any of that. You were forthcoming and honest. And they said it was fine as long as you could do the job, which you've done amazingly well. This whole thing is nonsense. I will never understand it. It's 2023. You'd think people would have learned by now. Neurotypical isn't the only flavor of person out there. And you don't have to be neurotypical to do a great job at work. Different isn't bad. It's certainly not wrong. I wonder why they're starting this now. It makes no sense. Oh, I see. And the new tracking, it's harder to show your process, so they get confused and alarmed, and then panic ensues. Figures. I'm sorry. You're honestly the most incredible person I know, and they're lucky as hell to have you. I think most of the people there know that. Your boss can suck it. No, you're not wrong, and I don't blame you. If you want to look for something else, I'll help you. We can find you a job doing the same thing with a more accommodating company. Oh, sweetness. Hey, it's okay. You're okay. I've got you. I know you don't need me to tell you this, but sometimes it helps to hear it. You are not any sort of burden. Your brain may not work in the way that people think of as typical, but you're not broken. You're not less than. You're a fantastic human being, and the smartest person I know. And you're a hard worker. You get the job done. Better than they deserve, honestly. It sucks so much that it's harder for people to understand. People are always afraid of what they don't understand. And too many people just don't try to understand. But I get you, and I love you. You're a treasure, exactly as you are. Hey, nobody is perfect. I have flaws, you have flaws. We all have something about ourselves we'd like to change. But there's nothing about your brain that I would want to be different. Except maybe for other people to make more of an effort to understand you. That I would love. But that's not a change in you, that's a change in them. All of them. No, you're not wrong, and if it impacted your work, or impacted your ability to get along with people, they might have a point. I'm not a fan of making excuses for bad behavior or subpar work, neurotypical or otherwise. Being outside the norm shouldn't be used as a shield for acting poorly, and no one should demand accommodation if they're behaving like a jerk. But that's not you. You've never used who you are as a bludgeon. You don't bully people or treat anyone badly. You're the kindest person I know, in fact. You just think a little differently. Your work is great. If anything, you strive to accommodate them and their needs. The same with relationships. I know it's not always easy for you to understand me or figure out what I'm thinking or feeling, but you try. You always try because you want me to be happy, the same way I want you to be happy. We meet each other halfway, and that's the best way to do it. The same should be true for your work and everything else. You disclosed everything about yourself when you got the job. They knew from day one that you would be thinking more outside the box. And at the time, they were glad for it. They were glad this whole time. And now, well, now they don't deserve you. Sweetness, most of the time I feel like I barely deserve you myself. You are beautiful, inside and out. Your brain is gorgeous, and I love how it works. I don't have to always understand it to appreciate it. You see things a little differently from the way I see them. And that's so amazing. That variety of perspective makes me happy. I celebrate the little things that make us different from each other. It's what keeps life interesting. And life with you has always been interesting. So thank you for that. I mean it. Thank you for being you. And for being with me. I'm so lucky. I didn't say it was always easy. I know there are frustrations when we misunderstand or struggle to communicate. It happens. We're both individual people. We can't read minds. But we both try. And we love each other. And it doesn't have to be easy. Easy is boring. I like what we have. I like that we work together to find a place where we can both exist happily with one another. I love that, actually. It's so much sweeter because we fought for it. Does that make sense? Yeah, you get me. So no, I would never say you're broken or somehow a lesser person for not being neurotypical. Everyone is different. And your boss is really going to miss you when you're gone. Can you imagine? All the work you do, it's like he doesn't even know what he's in for. I almost wish we could see the panic in his eyes. Okay, but first things first. We keep a record of this stupid, horrible commentary from him, just in case. We document everything in writing. We start looking for a new job for you so you can get the hell out of that crappy situation, and then we go forward much happier. No, before all that, we have something else to do. We have to spend the evening together, cuddling and relaxing and letting all of it go. Because right here, right now, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks of you, or of me, or of us. All that matters is you and me together, exactly where we should be, looking after each other. You know how it is. Some days you look after me more, some days I look after you. It's a balance. All part of how it works. We're a team. So tonight, I get to look after you. And we get to spend time chilling in our favorite spot on our favorite couch, maybe eating some of our favorite foods. Oh, I am all in on the comfort tonight, sweetness. We can order in and watch anything you like. If you decide you'd like a back rub, I got you. If you get a little sensory overload and want to stop cuddling, I got you there too. Whatever feels the best, that's what we do. Because you being happy matters more to me than just about anything. Okay? Okay, snuggle up then, cutie. I'll be here. And tell me when you get hungry. Sounds perfect. Mwah. I'm so glad you're home. Being with you makes my whole day. I mean it. And don't ever doubt it. You, exactly as you are, my favorite person in the universe. Hey, Sweetness. Did you know that I shout out a special Sweetness patron every audio? This time, the Sweetness patron is Patrick C. Want it to be you next time? Support me on Patreon to get this and lots of other amazing perks. The link is in the description. You can also find links to my Twitter, my Twitch, and other ways you can support me to keep this channel going. I couldn't do this without you. Thanks for listening.